Hey guys, I am here. We've had a lot of questions about tax appraisal. The values came out yesterday. So I wanted to give a quick tutorial of how this actually works. So you probably got this in the mail. As you can see, here's mine. And so it will show last year's, where am I? Here we are. Last year's value. Wait, there we go. Sorry, I'm like backwards. Last year's value, and then it'll show the proposed for 2019 right here. Sorry, this is like backwards. And if that value has gone up, you should have your homestead if you live there. If not, then you need to file for that for next year. But if that value has gone up over 10%, because if you have your homestead exemption, then you'll only be taxed on 10% over what the value, 10% over the value that it was last year for 2018. Now, if you don't have your homestead, then there's no cap. It can go up higher. Hopefully it didn't, but I've already heard that there's a couple of neighborhoods that did go over that homestead cap over 10%. So if you look at your last year's value, and let me go to hold on. Okay, so here we are, and so you can actually see it. So here is last year's, make this bigger, here we go. Last year's values. I have a homestead, and here's proposed. So they went up from 400 to 410. So that's not over. I don't have a homestead cap. If you saw that, if it was over 10%, then you would see a value right there of how much your homestead cap took. So sorry, I'm getting. So once you have figured out if you want to protest your taxes if they've gone up too much over the 10%, then you're going to turn the page. So you're going to turn the page. On the back, this shows you that you have until May 15th, midnight at May 15th. You can go online if your document has a PIN number. They only select a few people to actually go online and protest. Most of them are mail-in. You'll have to use this piece of paper that you got in the mail. If you did not get this in the mail, you need to contact the appraisal district so they can mail you another one. So this says that you have to have your protest in by May 15th. Don't forget, May 15th, May 15th. So right here, this is a reason for your protest. Again, oh, I forgot to say this. I am on the appraisal review board, just so happens. The Brazos County Appraisal Review Board. I do not work for the appraisal district, but I am a board member that we actually hear the people come in to protest. If you cannot come to agreement with the county appraisers, we are community members made up of 7 of us from all walks of life, and we're there to hear your protest. The number one thing that people do incorrectly, as we see over and over and over again, and this is why I'm doing this tutorial, is they check the wrong box. And this can kind of really mess you up. Reason for protest: do the incorrect appraisal market value and value is unequal. That way you have 2 opportunities to protest your value. You want to check both of these. both of these boxes. They were highlighted, but you want to do this one and this one. And so this is saying it's incorrect appraised market value, and then the value is unequal to compared with other properties. Step 4, give facts that may resolve your case. And what do you think your property value is? This is pretty important too. So let's say, for example, let's go back to mine, that they went to 410, that I believe my value is at 350. I would put 350 here. I would call my realtor and ask for comps for my area that are like my home. And my realtor will email those to me, and that's what I would mail with this. So it's your evidence, and this will help you with your protests in person or even over the phone. Now you can do a protest over the phone, so you don't have to wait in line, and you call in. They tell you the time to call in, you call in, and then we hear your case. So that's amazing. You have to wait forever. So you call your realtor, you tell them, or you email them, and you say that you need comps for your tax appraisal protest. They'll email you those, and you attach those. And then right here, hearing type, you can either check in person, let's see if I can or by telephone. The only thing with telephone is you have to have a written affidavit that is notarized. It has to be notarized, or we can't see your evidence. Don't forget that. And then you want the ARB to send you a copy of the hearing procedures. I would just say yes. And you print there and sign and date, and then mail back. They've moved over off of by Copperfield Drive, over by the tax office, over by Christopher's, but this is the new address you want to mail it to. This is a new address. So again, you should have received this. Oh, well, the 12th is when they were mailed out. And you have until May 15th, May 15th, May 15th. Don't forget. And this is your last year's value, and then this is the proposed this year's value. And if you believe this has gone up way too much, which a lot of them have, then you need a protest, because they can only go up from here. So you got to, even if you can get a little bit of money off, then it's less that they can go up next year. So I really believe that you should always protest, unless your house is really undervalued. Then you don't want to rock the boat and draw attention to it. But you have till May 15th to mail this in. Again, you want to, don't forget, check these 2 boxes, both of them. If all else fails, check them all. That way we can hear you out on any reason. We have people that check the wrong box, and so we can only listen to what that topic is on. Like owner's name is incorrect. If someone you could only dispute that your name is incorrect, not the value. So you need to do these 2. Do both of these. Please don't forget, do both of these. And then say, please see attached, and that's where you will attach your realtor comps that your realtor gives you, and then the value of what you think it should be. If you think it should be last year's value, then go with that. And put then this one, hearing type, in person or by telephone. But remember, if you do it by telephone, then you need that affidavit signed and notarized. And then click yes, and then sign, print, and sign. These 2 boxes, May 15th. These 2 boxes, May 15th. Even if you don't get comps from your realtor, just put your value in here. Put these 2 and then your value. And That's it. I know that was a lot, but oh, here it is highlighted. So these two boxes, these two boxes, these two boxes, don't forget, and May 15th. And if you want to see in person or if you want by telephone, and then sign and send to the new address. Sorry, this is like so backwards. Don't forget to mail it to the new address, not the old one. I think they have forwarding, but anyways, these two boxes and value, May 15th. I hope that was good. I hope that explained a lot. But please call our office if you need any comps, 979-691-4663. And I hope to see you in the review board. Thank you for joining. I hope this helped. Thanks. Have a great evening.